Alright guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a few replays. I won't really go play by play and give my commentary on it because I just want you guys to just try to solve the puzzle yourself and have an idea with the insight I'm about to give you. Because I've been testing the deck, a different build, right? And it was interesting to say the least because it did better than I expected it to, which is odd because the way the deck was constructed. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these replays like speed through the replays, and then towards the end I'll show you guys a deck profile, and I'll go more in depth, and then we can like kind of like be on the same page of what you just saw. Okay. Okay, so if you finish watching all the replays and you have a better understanding of what I was implementing and what I tried out, one of the things that stand out are gonna be mainly Mermere, the gestures, and of course the teleporting. Where I'm not utilizing side reflector, I'm mainly focusing on just basically like more Caligo like cards and a bit of utility based off its tribute effect, which just comes up. The fact that you can tribute this guy off of Star Synchron is huge. Like it just pops skill drains, and because they're everywhere at the moment. And the fact that you can like turns 2 and 3 or 4, you can summon junk, bring this back, tribute to just to get that last attack in. It seems like very subtle, but it comes up. But yeah, the main ones I want to talk about is Jester, right? Because it's been circulated before. We've theory crafted it before. We've messed around with it, but I really wanted to try it out now because of what, like at this point the deck is very solved until we get new support, until we get to test out Ready Set Go, Ready Set Duel, the new spell card that lets you search a Synchron, right? But until then the deck is pretty much solved. Like there's not much you can do to it. It's basically stock standard. Whether you play the Dawnwalkers or not, it's very, I guess, preference, right? Because whether you go this engine or you go to the Side Reflector engine, it really comes down to preference. But I feel like this one gives a bit more leniency to the normal summon of Junk Synchron, because having the Side Reflector and Junk in hand at the same time is not ideal, you know, and you just don't want to be dealing with that. And one thing I really liked about the gestures is that they pair well. They pair really well with the Strudo. You can go special, go Yazi, and do threaten a response right away without having to initiate any of your actual combo starters, which is insane. Like that's so cool. Like it's just so good. Or even just having the Dawnwalker axe to go Dawnwalker, discard this, have a Yazi play. That's so, it's, oh my, it adds another layer to the deck that I feel like it's so needed. Of course, like having to run a brick is not ideal. Like you just don't want to play memory, but like the fact that it's something you can do, which is something I kind of want to like increase the Caligo count, because it does come up when you go special Caligo tribute summon for Mermere. Like I've done that quite a few times. I mean, it's the worst case scenario, but like those scenarios you kind of want at your disposal. And thinking about Jester, right? You have to think about what cards it pairs well with, right? Okay, so it's a bit. We know if you pair it with Starter Synchron, that's speeder, right? If we pair it with Junk Synchron, it gets a bit weird because like we have a Herald or we have a Cupid pitch, which is pretty cool because like if you open up multiple Jesters, you can go special summon, go Cupid, right, and increase. So you increase it by 3, so it'll be level 7. And then you go, and then you special another Jester and make a Chaos Ruler. And at this point, we still haven't used our Star Synchron yet. You know, we still haven't used our overtakes. So like it gives you another consistency piece apart from what it's meant to be doing, which is supplementing Doppel when you don't have it. Right, it's a level 1 non-tuner. As you saw in the replays, I was able to make shamans with this and teleports and just little things that these together can provide is pretty cool. Like the fact that you can go special recover, special this, and unload your level 2s and go and just threaten a herald right away and then trigger their effects is insane. Like we need more of those type of things that have consistency and have synergy with the deck itself when you start considering implementing. Okay, so if you haven't noticed by now, I'm not playing no interactions, like none, which is why I was saying I was surprised of how well it did. Like I played like probably like over 10 matches, and it did fairly well. It did fairly well. I'll post up the win-loss ratio. I was like, okay, that was really weird. You know, like of course it took grinding because I was, you know, the new format, so I wasn't really playing on Dueling Book much. But then for this build, I wanted to just test it, and it did pretty well. It was interesting. But what I like about the Yazi and the Mermere thing is that it gives the Post-Nibiru play a bit more I guess a bit more versatility, right? Because instead of ending on Omega Pass, you can go, okay, I'll go Yazi pop their nib, and then flow into Mare, and then try to do something from there, right? Like if you haven't used Excel yet, you can send a starter Synchron and do like a Shaman climb, which is pretty cool. Like, you know, like it's just really cool. I really like that as an option. But I did miss Satellite Synchron. That's something that I was really missing at times. But like if you think about it, right? You have Yazi pops, and Baron pops, you know, and I guess 2 pops. But like I did miss that just mass removal, like just nuke. I knew that if I could synchro climb on my way to the satellite, I knew that I was gonna clear the board and just go TK. Like that's something I did miss. Like just to finish the game outright. But yeah, like it's weird because like I'm not too sure. Like maybe I gotta just keep testing it and see how it goes because this is the beginning stages of what I feel like. Okay, this seems pretty good. Like Jester adds some pretty good utility to the deck. But I don't know. And what I saw myself doing a lot was doing the instead of going to Castle right away, like like having extenders like this and Jester lets you go into a Baron and having to like, you know, like it lets you do these cool plays that you typically wouldn't do it because you need to Castle mill. But the fact that you have these as extenders like this and to this gives you option to a non-tuner level 2 or a tuner level 1 or level 3, which is pretty cool. Like you can go to cube pitch here and be open to multiples, right? And then you go and then you climb into the chaos ruler from there, right? Because you'll go like discard special, and then like summon trigger, bring back the level 3, right? Special this, and then go cube pitch, and then you know what I mean, like what I mentioned before. But yeah, like it's pretty cool. Like the side deck is very straightforward. Like this is where you really side this in. I've been liking Pank a lot. Pank is a monster that you can utilize as a level 7, and it can be used as a board breaker, which is really nice. Just go battle phase attack, chain if they try to like stop you or something. But yeah, I didn't want the video to be too long, but just give you guys an insight because it's been over a week since I posted the last video, but it's because I was busy doing this. I was trying to test it out because I know some of you are kind of like the deck's plateaued in a way, you know, like it's kind of hard to innovate until we get new support, and it can get a bit stale. I mean, not for me. Like I enjoy it, but like I don't know, for some of you, it seems like you're kind of over it now. So like I wanted to just I guess give you guys a new perspective. For those of you that are new to the deck, it's I'll link some videos so you can check them out and just get the basics, like what to do with converter and what to do with double, because those are the main combo 2-card combos that this deck has that's extremely powerful. Like we have probably one of the best 2-card combos in the game. Like if these two resolve together, what it provides for you is insane. Like it's just insane. And if this with a little bit of luck, we probably have the best 1-card combo. If you mill this, that's insane. That's just think about that. That's just insane. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoyed the video. Let's subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.